You know, the law in this country is like some employers. Policy for thee, but not for me and my clique. And that's exactly what this video is all about. Now, I'm diving into a story that could only happen in a world where common sense has packed its bags and left for a better planet. Picture this: a 92-year-old one-legged pensioner in a wheelchair living in a care home gets pepper sprayed and tasered by police. And guess what? The officers walk free, cleared of all charges. Isn't that just the heartwarming tale we all needed to restore our faith in humanity? So let's set the scene. It's June 2022, Park Beck Care Home, St Leonards-on-Sea, East Sussex. A 92-year-old chap named Donald Burgess, God rest his soul. Yes, he died after this, by the way. He grabs the knife, not a machete, not a samurai sword, but a kitchen knife. Probably the kind you'd use to butter your toast. Anyway, he's in a wheelchair, missing a leg, and as it turns out, suffering from delirium caused by a urinary tract infection. It's out of character, the care home staff say. Anyway, extremely quick with a knife, they claim, which, let's be honest, sounds like something you'd say about a ninja, not a 92-year-old amputee. So the care home calls 999 because apparently this knife-wielding pensioner is the second coming of Jack the Ripper. Enter PC Stephen Smith and PC Rachel Comato, our dynamic duo of law enforcement. And within, get this, 83 seconds of walking into the room, they've pepper sprayed the old man in the face, whacked him with a baton and zapped him with a taser. 83 seconds, jeez. I've spent longer trying to open a packet of biscuits. Now, I'm no expert in policing, but I'd have thought a 92-year-old in a wheelchair might not require the full SWAT team treatment. What do you reckon? Maybe a stern put the knife down, Grandad, would have sufficed, but no. They could have taken it off him. He had one leg, in a wheelchair, is an old dude. They could have walked up to him and just grabbed the knife safely, and that's it. He'd still be alive. But no, PC Smith empties a full canister of Pava spray, synthetic pepper spray, for those keeping the score, right into the poor man's face. Then he tries to knock the knife out of his hand with a baton, like he's playing a particularly aggressive game of whack-a-mole. When that doesn't work, PC Comato decides, you know what, let's light him up like a Christmas tree. Taser deployed, job done. Disgusting, isn't it? The officer's defence? It's a beauty. They were protecting Mr. Burgess. Protecting him from what exactly? Himself? The knife? The sheer terror of being a 92-year-old with a medical condition. Comato, bless her, tearfully told the court she's not trigger happy and used a taser to stop her colleague from giving Mr. Burgess another baton whack. How thoughtful. It's like saying, I don't want to punch him, so I shot him instead. And the cherry on this lunacy cake? The court clears them. They walked. They got away with it. Southwark Crown Court, in all its wisdom, decides this was perfectly reasonable. The jury, presumably after checking their consciences at the door, finds Smith not guilty of 2 counts of assault for the spray and baton, and Comato not guilty for the taser because, spraying and electrocuting a 92-year-old in a wheelchair is just another day at the office. Now, let's be fair, the officers were told Mr. Burgess was waving a knife and threatening staff. They didn't know he was delirious, though they were warned he might have dementia, which apparently didn't factor into their 83-second blitz. And yes, a knife is a knife, and police have a split-second decision, but come on. 83 seconds to go from hello, sir, to taste the rainbow of pain. That's not a decision, that's a reflex. And here's the thing, Mr. Burgess was taken to hospital after this heroic intervention where he caught the plague and died 22 days later. The officers aren't being held responsible for his death, mind you, but you've got to wonder if being pepper sprayed and tasered at 92 helped his chances. This whole fiasco reeks of a system that's forgotten what policing is supposed to be. These officers weren't dealing with a hardened criminal. They were facing a frail, confused old man who needed help. Not a scene from an action movie. And yet the court says, all good here. Meanwhile, the rest of us are left wondering if the next time we call for help, we'll get a swap team instead of a paramedic. So what's the lesson here? If you're elderly, disabled and having a bad day, maybe don't pick up a butter knife, because in today's Britain, that's enough to get you treated like you're auditioning for a Die Hard sequel. And if you're a police officer, rest easy, because you can apparently do whatever the hell you like, as long as you say you were following training. And if only the police were this keen to deploy Rambo tactics against the violent free plasticine lot and the religion of getting away with everything when they start to, kick off. And there we go. I'm past 49. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, stay safe, stay sane, and maybe keep the cutlery locked away. I'll catch you at the next one. Roger Trout.